Today on the net, drought and famine plague the Horn of Africa. A satirical cartoon about political life in Tunisia. And thousands of filmmakers take part in One Day on Earth. The Horn of Africa is suffering a serious food crisis, and NGOs are sounding the alarm bells online. In this video, an official from the UN's World Food Programme explains that Abdullahi and his family have been forced into exile because of the famine. They left Somalia 2 weeks ago and travelled on foot to a refugee camp in Dadaab in Kenya, where over 350,000 people are currently living. The famine is a result of the severe drought in the region. In this report for the NGO Oxfam, Osman Abdi Nur, who lives in a village in northwestern Kenya, says that all of his animals have died and that he desperately needs help in coping with the water shortage. Calls for solidarity are multiplying on the internet and on Twitter in particular, where there have been many appeals for online donations to support the work of the NGOs. The campaign Free Somalia is trying to stress to social networkers the urgency of the situation, and web users are being asked to take part in fundraising events all over the world. The site Free Rice is hosting a quiz with questions on mathematics, geography and also foreign languages. 10 grains of rice is donated to the World Food Programme for each correct answer. He wears a mask, a superhero cape, and he's never without his trusty French baguette. Captain Hobza is a new online sensation in Tunisia. Created in the wake of the revolution, he's the hero of a satirical cartoon series, which targets the country's politicians. His character was inspired by this photo taken on the 14th of January, the day former President Ben Ali fled the country. We see an unnamed man alone in front of anti-riot police, armed with a French baguette, which he's holding like a machine gun. Several episodes are aired on the internet each week. In this one, for example, Captain Hobza is a guest on a TV show, and everyone's singing the praises of the channel's owner. It's a barely concealed allusion to businessman and owner of Hannibal TV, Labi Nasra, who's believed to have had close ties with the fallen President Ben Ali. The superhero's Facebook page is nearing the 200,000 fans mark, and a Tunisian TV channel is apparently going to air the first 15 episodes during Ramadan. Captain Hobza was created in February and in just a few months has become a symbol of freedom of expression in post-revolutionary Tunisia. One of the creators of the series, who prefers to remain anonymous, has said that despite the success of the series, he doesn't want to sell the concept because, quote, Captain Hobza is the property of all Tunisians. If you were at a U2 concert over the past 2 months, you can prove it, because the U2 fan cam has been taking a photo of the audience at the end of each performance. These are extremely high-definition shots, so web users can zoom in far enough to actually see people's faces, who can, of course, tag themselves into the picture on the Irish rock group's website. Where in the world are social networkers posting from? This is a question Eric Fisher was hoping to answer with this series of satellite maps. The American photographer has superimposed geolocation data from Twitter and Flickr onto the maps, so as to literally picture the places where these sites are used the most. This participative project set up by filmmaker Carl Ruddick is called One Day on Earth and focuses on individual happenings across the globe during a 24-hour period. On the 10th of October 2010, thousands of professional and amateur filmmakers recorded everything they saw. 3,000 hours of recordings from all over the world have been gathered together in a feature film, capturing our global experience. And here's the trailer.